So as we now turn to chapter 17, we want to show you this beautiful contrast because both the good and the evil become intensified when you see them side by side. And the way that John is telling this story of this vision that he's seeing, this revelation that he's having, it's incredible how you have the lamb that's also referred to as the lion or the root, the stem, all these amazing symbols for Christ. And the lamb has a bride. So fascinating that the devil always seems to have a counterfeit. It looks the same on the surface, but it's twisted and it's evil. In this context, there's a beast, and the beast has his consort as well, and it is the whore of all the earth. And you see the wording here in chapter 17, verse 1. There came one of the seven angels which had the seven vials and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. This is showing the dominion of this symbolic character of filling the role as the consort to the beast, the companion, the chief assistant, if you will, of the beast, the companion. Look at the chapter heading for 17. John is shown that Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations, has become established throughout the earth.
Well, it's interesting, this phrase, the many waters, it actually shows up back in the creation story, where the Spirit of God is hovering or brooding over the waters. And when the creation happens, it's God demonstrating his dominion and power over creation. And now you have this counterfeit trying to essentially repeat what God did and put itself over creation. And the symbol of being over the many waters is almost as if they're trying to take God's spot, who oversees the created order. And again, eventually the divine warrior is going to come in and take out the beast and the whore, who are counterfeits.
So now let's look at more qualifications of this relationship here. Verse 2, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication. Are you noticing that she's on a scarlet horse? She's dressed in scarlet and purple. She's got gold, silver, gems, precious things that adorn her and that become part of her kingdom, if you will, as it's spreading. All these things that she's offering. The grand irony here is later on we're going to get descriptions of heaven. Well, gold is pavement in heaven. That which is so highly valued on the earth is walked on in heaven. It's the least of things in heaven. So you get this contrast of this side, the earthly side, the degenerate kingdoms of the world that are following increasingly the enticement of the beast or the devil. And in contrast, you get the bride that we're going to get later on, dressed in white, fine linen. And we'll give more descriptions to contrast this in a few chapters. But you see here the culmination in verse 5. Upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. And I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints and with the blood of the martyrs of Jesus. And when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration.